Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Our starting pitcher in this one, Yuri Perez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Just about to get underway, Jarren Duran.
Duran.
Getting ready to hit. And we're underway here in the home opener. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
One away. And here's Corey Seager to hit.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
That one lifted to left. Stowers moving under this one. He's got it. And there's two down. Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony.
Number 19, Roman Anthony.
In the air to left center. Stowers settles under this one. And that'll do it. Back here in Miami and getting the start for the Red Sox, Michael King. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Stepping in, Xavier Edwards. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And that one almost got him.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That misses the zone. Ball three.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And a payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Betts. And a foul ball. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. Roll save. That's a stolen base. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Edwards at second with nobody out. And down on strikes. Mookie Betts down on strikes. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Gets him to chase after that one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Throw to first in time. Hunter Goodman, the next up for the Marlins. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one not close. And the count 1-2. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Here now the Red Sox DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters. Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. No play. That's an infield single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Next to hit, Nolan Schanuel. Second inning here, no score. Quick toss to first. Back to first, and he's saved. Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Perez measures 6 feet 8 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. pitch out, but no action. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score, and they've tied it.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Brett Beatty at the plate now. That's ball one. In the air to left center, and this one looks like trouble. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So now with one away and a man at second, Luis Garcia will hit next. Just missed. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Ball. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Line drive. Looks like extra bases. Coming home. In comes the run from second.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So two in scoring position with one out. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Two on, one out. And that misses. And it's 2-1. Move to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Here's a 2-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. This one in the air center field. White settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. That missed by a lot. And that is ball one.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
And that's in for a strike. And the count 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. Got him swinging. They limit the damage here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Out to short, Seager. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
The shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
Ball one.
Swing and a miss.
What do you
Duvall
got?
checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. The 2-2. And they'll do it again. On the ground to third. Beatty to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Alec Burleson now at the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. It's through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting in, the designated hitter.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Jacob Marcy. Burleson off of first with 2 away. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one in the air. Beatty. That is the inning. Back here in Miami, Joe stepping in for Boston, Corey Seager. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Now at the plate, Roman Anthony. Fly to left his first time.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just...
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And that's a double.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Shohei Ohtani up next for the Red Sox.
Hee-haw!
Foul ball. 1 on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 down. And next for the Red Sox, Nolan Schanuel.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Left field. And there's 2 away. Brett Beatty getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Back in the fall, I'm ready for real. We really the squad. We really the ones counting it. Look at the moves, handling it. All of the ops handled them. Put us on wax, candle it. We need to get like Janice. Back in the space with all of these bags and all of this room with no lease. For the home team.
Set for the bottom of the third. And now for the Marlins, Eli White. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Marlins definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
White started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. No swing. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-1. Runner on the go again. They pitch out. Man, throw to second, and he's safe. Man at second. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Caught him looking for the K.
Up next with the Marlins.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Caught looking his first time up.
Yes.
Ball.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should score the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. Not in time. He scores. It's 4-1. So a man at first. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. 0-1. Wild pitch. Catcher gets a piece. And now a man into scoring position.
Ball. That's down.
Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Seager fires over to first, and they get the out. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Hunter Goodman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. On the ground, Baden gets him easily, ends the inning. Start of the fourth. Joe stepping in for Boston. Luis Garcia.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Hey!
And that's in for a strike. This one in the air, center field. White under it. One up, one down. So up next, Keibert Ruiz.
catcher,
He doubled home a run in his first AB.
Ball. D-Ride.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. White on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. He swings and fouls one off. Strike two. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
No, that's a ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. So digging in, Mauricio Dubon. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
Ball.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Marlins.
2 outs, base is empty. Alec Burleson, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball. No, inside.
The Marlins trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. We go to the top of the fifth. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Liner snagged at first. One pitch and one out. Here's Siegs to the plate now.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 5-1. One down. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony.
Ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it right on time. Good balanced.
New pitcher for the Marlins, Andrew Nardi.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
No.
Ohtani in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. Nardi in his fourth year. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. In the air to left center. White has a beat on it. 2 away. And stepping in for Boston, Nolan Schanuel.
Nolan Schanuel.
Tap foul at the plate. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the fifth.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
No question about this one. It's out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1. So 2 down. Brett Beatty, the next to hit.
Hey.
And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. All Red Sox in this one.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
That one misses, and the count's full.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Liner caught it second. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the Marlins DH, Jacob Marcy.
Well, every pitcher wants a run. So
Cade Gibson gets the ball now. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
You know, these Marlins finding ways to on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And a 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Seager. Over to first.
Yeah, you're out.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. So up next, Eli White. And he lays down a bunt. On to first.
No,
barely got him for the out. Close play.
The batter, number 9.
And now Xavier Edwards, a switch hitter batting right. This one high in the air to left center. Rafaela on the move. And that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park. So stepping in for Boston, Luis Garcia.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
One away.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
In the air to left center. White in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ceddanne Rafaela.
On the ground to the left. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Duran in the box now. Takes strike 1. Rips one to right. And that is that. Back here in Miami. And now for the Marlins, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. Has grounded out a couple of times. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And they had their first base runner since the 3rd inning. Not in time. He's safe. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Hunter Goodman. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Duran gets under it. And there's 2 away. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins.
The left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Grounds one to short. Seager to first. Inning over. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. In the air, left field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Clearly seeing the ball very well. This one.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Jose Alvarado.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Ohtani up to bat next, lays off for a ball. That one ripped, but foul. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun. Hit in the air, left field. Base hit! Throws to second, safe at second, and he gets back in.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there, and you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating.
That's out to center field. Should be extra bases. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. Relay throw. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Brett Beatty up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball there. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Too low.
The 1-2. In the air, right field. Betts settles underneath it. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. In comes the runner from third, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. And now it's Luis Garcia.
Second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
That one almost got him. This one in the air, center field. White moving under it. And that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Marlins, Mauricio Dubon. Up the middle. Seager sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Alec Burleson, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Reaching for it and brings it in. Now a chance for Eli White. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Anthony in position, and that's the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Keibert Ruiz.
Now pitching for
New arm out of the bullpen, Steven Cruz.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Next pitch is outside. Cruz, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. And a ball and 2 strikes. In the air, left field. Stowers on the run towards the line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Rafaela.
Ball 1.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 1-1 now. Out towards right center field. And there are 2 down. Back to the top of the order now. Now batting Jarren Duran.
Duran.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. To the right side, Burleson. And he's out on the tag. That's out number 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. And there's a foul ball. Line to left, and that's just foul. The 0-2. To third. Zips it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next,
Here's Mookie to hit.
The right fielder, Mookie. Set.
That's smacked down a line to center. Base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Marlins.
Here's the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 3.
High.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Marlins.
2 on with 1 out. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Justin Sterner.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a top.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. 1 run is in. Now a relay to the plate. In there safely. And it's 9-3. So man aboard, Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there.
That's a foul ball.
Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Struck him out swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the 9th. So stepping in for Boston, Corey Seager. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Oh, 2 now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throws from the seat of his pants. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it. Man at first, nobody out. Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony. Started after it. Appeal to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. And the 1-0. That one fouled off. Seager gets his lead at first with nobody out. On the ground, right side. Flips it. 1 at second. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Ohtani. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, 0-2 now.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Nice grab to first, and very nicely done for the out. Now here is Nolan Schanuel. He's already homered in this game. And that one wrapped foul. Man on second, 2 down. And that one pulled foul. On a line out towards center. Should be extra bases. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the 9th, Alec Burleson digs in now. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Gurriel.
The designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela under it, and there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Eli White. And that one is lifted in the air. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Now he launches a throw over his head. He scores all the way from first. So just a brutal throwing error that time.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Didn't try to do too much.
So they turn things over to the righty, Garrett Whitlock. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Into center. That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's 9-5.
Comes through with the RBI. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter. But when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Man at first, one away. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. No throw, safe at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Marlins with just one out left. Now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. And it's fouled away. Here bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. Hammered down the right side, but foul. This could end it. Got Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by.